next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. And his punter Ethan Evans gonna send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
All set to go now from the 35.
32.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with Williams. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Williams does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Motioning left is their running back. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Jump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
40 guys. 40 guys.
They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. 3rd and goal. It's Stafford. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop us.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hill now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first down 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Hill now from the gun. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now here he goes. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, middle.
First down. Here's Lamar. Andrews has it. Working downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion, because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 4th down.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. A
don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at first down here.
21.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Alert! Omaha, ready to move. 22.
And motion him out of the backfield left. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the play fake, here's Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Play action, here's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Set on. Shot.
Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it, and he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
The Rams into the dime. 3rd down coming. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's Stafford. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. First down from the 42. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. Give to Hill. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st down, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. They'll run here with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you foul it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Go.
Lamar now from the gun. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them.
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Lofts it deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
A 55-yard attempt.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
59!
Second half starts with a run by Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Now Stafford to throw. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the first down. We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
250, 22, 70, 10, 10, 59.
Stafford now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Catch made right side by Nakua. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down play, nuts and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run.
That is an LA touchdown. The Rams get 6 points for themselves. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one's kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Gano adds the point after, and they'll take the lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, not.
Looking now from the gun. Complete, Derrick Henry. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready. What? Ready. It's hot.
From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Caught by Flowers. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st down, here's Lamar. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's brought down after pushing to that 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready. Right. Ready.
Lamar throwing again. Flush down now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Jackson yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has found well for him today.
Jackson now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Straight ahead with Williams. Escapes the defender. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Hits his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Stay 50.
Desperation time here. Gets everything he has under this one. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
180. Get hot. 180.
The start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
And goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after upcoming. This for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now.
Ravens 23, Rams 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
53.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pause it at the 7. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens could walk away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. He'll get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, running with Williams. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Rams trail by 15. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Screen here for Williams. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're going to pass it here. One's cut along the left sideline. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make... A 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I will. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. Drops this one down here for Williams. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Now the Rams will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Oh, there's another one to Williams. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Stafford again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Hey, in this situation, why not? So I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here. It's Stafford once more. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yo.
From the gun, Jackson. He put everything he's got behind it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Rams make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, he